Hi there and welcome back again. A little bit more energy this time. Sorry about the last energy-less video. Just tired. Anyway, first things first, I want to show you what I've done here on the side on the painting. That's how it turned out. It does go on to the sliding door a little bit, but that's how it turned out in the end. That's the same on both sides. Absolutely love it. So there's that. But today's video, me and my daughter who's filming did do this last week and we did it a bit wrong, but we're now going to sort out the ride height on the front of the van. So I got the new tyres on and I tried lowering it, and obviously because of the size difference it came out wrong. It's now sat on the bump stop, so I'm going to address all that properly and possibly, I mean it's getting on a bit so I'll see, possibly get round to doing the back. And before you ask, no, I'm not still running the cut springs. I'll prove it. There they are. There's the cut springs. I'm not still running them. I had a spare set of the springs. I thought I'd cut them and it'd be a laugh and something different, but just so you're aware, don't run them anymore. But what we're going to do is we're going to get this front wheel off and get to where we need to get to sort the bump stop out and blah 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 blah. Anyway, you'll see it in a second. Thank you. And there's that done. Just for all you guys that are wondering, so I know there's some of you out there that do like to nitpick, on an axle stand, still on the jack and the tyres underneath, so we're nice and stay flat. It's not going to fall on my face. Calm down. Right, so what the plan is, either there's the bump stop, obviously here's all the suspension and blah blah blah. I do need to get a, where we say, short and drop link, but up here, that there, I have slightly shaved it a little bit, but that there is, see it? That's actually the bump stop.
Where is it to?
Now I'm going to be removing that and cutting it down a little bit. At some point I will be getting some short and drop links because they do help massively, and the short and struts. I know that Scarface does a relocating top mounty part. I'll be getting that as well, but for now I just want to sort out that bump stop, so let's get that removed. These are all the tools you're going to need: a ratchet, an 18mm socket, a 21mm socket, a 21mm spanner, probably a hammer. I haven't got it here. I have got myself, well, it's actually a torque wrench, but I'm gonna use it as a breaker bar. So the 21mm goes on the bottom of the drop link, just there, and then the other side there you put the spanner, because then as you undo it, that's going to hit the gearbox, hold itself, and then you've got the 18mm which goes up on underneath there, and there's another one underneath on the other side. Thanks to my daughter I now have a hammer. That's going to take the whole shock and the top mount off, and then you can get to the bump stop a bit better. There is another way of getting a bump stop out, but I thought I'd show you do it properly. Get a screwdriver, you put it underneath the bump stop about there, prise it out, pops out, done. But for the sake of doing it properly, I'm going to do it properly. Like I said, 21mm on the bottom. Obviously undo it. Oh, you can tell I've been here before, because this is coming off so easy. So there's a bolt, take that off. If you do have a second jack, now's a good time to use it. If not, obviously I'm lucky I do. If not, obviously you're on the axle stand, use this one, put it underneath the arm, that, take a bit of the weight off, because you're taking that bolt out. I use the extension off of a socket. Hammer the bolt through. there's the bolt done. So bolt and the nut, so this whole bottom part's undone. And then undo these top two bolts. One bolt. There's that one out. And there comes the whole arm. And there is the bump stop. Like I said, I did already remove a little bit of it, but now need to remove a bit more. So get the screwdriver. I'm showing you how to do this the proper way, but on the other side I am not doing it this way. But put this camera down, make life a bit easier. Jam a screwdriver in behind it. Give it a wiggle, give it a poke. Fucking hell, it's a pain in the ass. Got it out. Exactly how I said. Screwdriver, bogey bogey pull. There we go. I've been told 15 millimeters, so I've guessed it. There's a tape measure, I haven't guessed. And the way I choose to do it, probably the wrong way, but it's the way I'm doing it. So let's cut this. There we go, all cut down. Not the straightest of cuts, and I definitely used a jigsaw. So now we just need to reinstall it back in the van. Right, not entirely sure how much of what footage I'm going to use, because this is like the second time I'm doing this, and as you can see, it's a different day. It was raining, it's stopped now, but as you've probably seen in one of the last clips, I cut my bump stops. But you do, in fact, let me remove this real quick. And removed. Right. But what you do need to do is on here, I don't know why it keeps focusing elsewhere. On this mount, you do need to cut the bit that I've got my finger on this other side. Up over on this side. You need to cut it flush with this, because that's where the bump stop actually sits, is on there. So I'll chuck a picture up on the screen so you can see roughly what I mean. But I have done the driver's side already. I'm not sure if I'm using the footage from the driver's side or this side. So I'm going to get on with cutting this with the cheeky angle grinder. Let's just get this cut. Angle grinder time. Well, there's that all cut. As you can see, it's a bit more flush, and now when the bump stop goes on there, it's not going to have the big, it's hot, it's not going to have that bit on top. As you can see roughly how much material I've taken off, but you can obviously see, Jesus Christ, you can obviously see that's where it was, that's how much it is. So that's that. Let's reassemble this, get it back in the van. It's starting to rain, sweet. And there you go, as you can see, all reassembled. And now you can see roughly where the bump stop is sort of a bit more flush. Doesn't have that weird lip. So I'm going to get it all back together in here and I will see you a couple of days ago. And that's that, all back together again. Axle stands out, everything's done. All I need to do now is lower it. Hopefully this will go right. With my luck, probably not. Well, that's all that now done. Just wanted to show the gap, and this is driving lovely. Just took it around the block, no rubbing, no banging, no noises. Sat pretty. So that's that done properly. Oh, I also did do the interior, you've probably seen, but just thought I'd bring it in here. Why not? If I don't like it, I can always sand it back. Oh, someone else did get my switch panel, and me and my son, mainly my son, made the box for it. I mean, it's not the best job, but he made it. He's only 8. Obviously had a bit of help from me. Absolutely love it. Thinking of putting it up here somewhere. Ooh, thinking of putting it up here somewhere. Not sure yet. I need to get some thicker gauge wire to wire it up to the battery, and then that video will be coming out. Just thought I'd show that. That is all that lot done properly now. That's the bump stops cut down, and the shock mount also cut down to compensate for it. Does ride really nice. A little bit stiff, but I am going to be upgrading the shocks for short and better ones and getting short and drop links. I am going to be attacking the rear. Don't know if I'm going to bother filming that or not, but I think that's probably about it. Sorry this video was a little bit of a mismatch mix-up. I forgot to do the top mounts, and it was obviously a couple of days later, and now it's raining, so hopefully it all does make sense. If it doesn't, please let me know in that comment section below. I will happily explain or refilm it if I have to. I think that's about it actually. I'm gonna get myself going, get cleaned up, get dry. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a great big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go hit that subscribe button. Take it easy.